All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is your Ring of Honor post show and a little bit of a flip the script. I am your man, Scripps. How's everybody doing? Hang on, let me get this sorted away here. All right, let's see. Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am your man, Scripps. And I am here to do the Ring of Honor post show. But before we do that, we got some breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, just in from a couple of minutes ago, actually. The WWE has released several names from their roster, and that is including three, count them, three of the Wyatt Six. I guess they can no longer be called the Wyatt Six anymore. They could just be called the Wyatt Three. But anyway, uh, their names are Nikki Cross, Joe Gacy, Bo Dallas, Zoe Stark, uh, and Alba Fire. All five of those have been released from their WWE contract. All right, let's see what we've got in the chat here. We have our president, the American rock star Patrick Palmer. How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. Let's see. Also, we have the People's Wrestling Channel. Ricky J, acknowledge me. I always acknowledge you, buddy. All right. Let's see. Also, he says, "I'm not gonna miss any of those releases." Uh, my goodness, I'm not gonna miss any of those releases. I beg to differ. I'm gonna miss Bo Dallas. He was the only one keeping Bray Wyatt's memory alive. Um, let's see. The Wyatt Six were dead months ago, only because WWE killed them. Anyway, let's see. And Mama Scripps is also in here. Hey everyone, it's Mama Scripps. Good to be here. All right. Hello, Mama Scripps. I had to eat. That's why I'm a little late getting into the swing of things. But anyway, People's Wrestling Channel also says, I think Nakamura, Cruz, Omos, Otis, and Tozawa have found themselves on the release list. Oh, you're kidding. Omos is gone? Well, that might have just happened like 2 minutes ago because I just checked the list myself. But thanks for the heads up. As more have been released from what Ricky J is telling me. Everybody say hello to Ricky J. And also make sure to say hello to Mama Scripps and the American rock star Patrick Palmer as well. Where is my HR? That's what I want to know. Where is Hellfire? All right. And Mama Scripps hello says Patrick. All right. Let's see. People's Wrestling Channel also says, no, that's who I think will be on the list. Oh, okay, so that hasn't happened yet. I got you. So, anyway, like I said, I'm a little late today, but because that's only because the dinner actually arrived on time this time, so I had to eat first. So, anyway, but hey, at least I got something good. All right. So, um, So let me go ahead and take this medicine here, and I'll be with you in just a sec. Ooh. Okay, come on now. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Don't fizz on me. Thank you. My goodness. Okay. All right. All right. Now, let's see what we've got here. Oh, Hellfire. He is here. How about that? Speak of the devil and up he pops. All right. Hellfire is here. That means we could start the party. All right. The last time I saw Hellfire, he was doing a stream. Oh my goodness. Mama Scripts, did you actually see Hellfire do a stream? That would be awesome if you did. People's Wrestling Channel gets 4 flames from our esteemed HR Hellfire. All right. But now that we know who's on the list and who the People's Wrestling Channel wants to be on the list, personally, I wouldn't mind seeing Omos's name on that list too. But anyway, I also have one more news story that I want to get across because uh, this is unreal to me, although it's not shocking. Do you know that board member, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, has not been in any in almost all 75% of all meetings he has missed. So, why is he there? Why is he actually a member of the board? Other than to give himself more notoriety than he already has. And to tell you the truth, he doesn't need any. Oh, this just in from the People's Wrestling Channel, Andre Chase has been released. That I would not be surprised. Um, hey Hellfire, I thought you were doing a stream, says Mama Scripts, but he's here. The Rock is a very busy man. He hasn't got time for any meetings. Well, then he hasn't got time to be a board member of the WWE. That's the way I see it. I mean, you got to be a part of those meetings if you're going to be on the board. Let's just put it that way. I mean, as a board member, you have responsibilities to that company. And if you're not going to do those responsibilities, then you need to get out. All right. Wait, he missed the meetings? He's been busy with Hollywood. Yeah, I know. That's the problem. He thinks too highly of himself. He thinks that he can miss uh he can miss all those meetings and still be on the board of directors. I'm sorry, that's not how things work. You either work or you're fired. So, that's how it is for the rest of us. You know, I don't care how busy you are. You know, he was told there were certain aspects of the job that he had to do. If he doesn't do them, he's out. That's the way I see it. But anyway, now that that's out of the way, adhere to the code of honor by pressing the like and subscribe buttons, share the stream, and chill with the team. Ring the bell for all notifications so that you never miss anything that happens here at the Scripps Wrestling Federation. And follow me on X and Twitch at Scripps WF. All right. Uh, Now, normally at this juncture, I would say that our next watch party would be WWE SmackDown. However, what I'm going to be doing from now on is seeing as how my friend Ricky J is part of Hardcore Sports Network. Uh, he is going to be doing the SmackDown. We're going to be doing uh, we're going to be doing Ring of Honor right before SmackDown, Ring of Honor post show right before SmackDown's watch party with Ricky J. So make sure to subscribe to him. And we have 5 likes and 41 subs. Where in the world did we get 2 subs from? That's awesome. Thank you, Hellfire, for that report. Um, and we got Will Raleigh Sport #1. Apparently he is here. Where's he at? Did I miss his comment? Yes, I did. Hey, Scripps, new releases everywhere. Feel awful for Zoe Stark. Started the year out, coming back at the moment. See ya released. Amen. I wasn't surprised about Zoe Stark because she's been injured for almost her entire career. So, I was not surprised about her, but I was surprised about Bo Dallas and Joe Gacy and Nikki Cross. Why in the world are they releasing the Wyatt Six? Next, it'll be Dexter Loomis. But anyway, so um, just um, just so you remember, Ricky J is gonna do a SmackDown watch party here in a little bit. But before that, let's see. Yeah, get your scripts surprised about the Wyatt Six. That's right. When was this? This was about a couple of minutes ago. I told you about the releases right before really right it was right before I went on the air. And that's the reason why I went on the air so early, because I wanted to talk about the releases. Yeah, that was today, Patrick says. As we're going to get into Ring of Honor, which I now have christened Ring of Honor Rampage because that's basically what it is nowadays. Um, it's not actually named Ring of Honor Rampage, but it should be. All right, let me get this. Yeah, budget cuts. Personally, I think they ought to budget cut Ari Emanuel. But anyway, um, next up, let's see, we got High End and Billy Starks. That was a good match, but of course, if I'm not mistaken, Billy Starks won that match. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Uh, I would seriously doubt anybody can correct me because I doubt anybody saw it. So apparently they don't care about Bray Wyatt's legacy. Apparently, apparently they don't. I'm just telling you. Um, so High End versus Billy Starks. I believe Billy Starks won. You can correct me if I'm wrong. If anybody saw it, I'd seriously doubt it, but I did see it. I just can't remember exactly who won the first match. Then you got Mark Davis and Beef. Mark Davis ends up winning this matchup. And of course, you know, Mark Davis is part of the Don Callis family. Beef, it was, well, he's beef. He's a meaty man. Let's put it that way. Um, Andre Chase can care less because I don't care about the university gimmick. I don't either. I don't like that either. But for some reason, somebody likes it. So, you know. But Mark Davis versus Beef, they um they had a big match there. Mark Davis won it, but then you got a 6-man tag. The Three Amigos is what I'm calling them because their names are of no consequence. Uh, and however, I did learn that one of the Three Amigos was actually the son of Scotty Too Hotty. His name is Keegan Garland. Anyway, they faced off against MXM TV, which that is Mason Madden, Mansoor, and Johnny TV, otherwise known as John Morrison in the WWE. Let's see. That is so sad about the Wyatt Six. It sure is. I don't know what they're gonna do uh with what's his name, Dexter Loomis, but I guess I'm back. Sorry about that. I pressed the wrong button again. I hate it when I do that. But anyway, let's see. Um, so MXM TV wins this match. No surprise there. But then there's a pure rules match. Diamante versus Rachel Ellering. Title is not on the line here, as Diamante is the number one contender for the pure championship for the women. And Rachel Ellering was just her, I guess her punching bag, because Rachel Ellering um, really didn't have a chance on this match. She was out of her element. That means Diamante wins the matchup. WWE have signed someone today. Yes, they did. I forgot about that. Evil from the New Japan Pro Wrestling has signed today and released lots of people in the same day. It's a weird day, exactly. They brought in one person and released five, so you know, just amazing. Um, so we're going. So are they going to AEW? Surprise! Nikki Cross got released. They didn't do crap with her since she joined the Wyatt Six. That's why I'm not surprised about Nikki Cross, but um, I am surprised about Joe Gacy and Bo Dallas, especially Bo Dallas. Um, this is before she gets the title match at the ROH pay per view. That's right, ROH pay per view's coming up. I believe that's this coming up Friday. We should be able to do a ROH pay per view um uh stream that day. It just depends on the rules of the place I'm going to next. Uh, as to whether or not I'm able to do it, I'll let you know. Yeah, I heard they signed Evil, former leader of the Bullet Club. There's a lot of former leaders of the Bullet Club, and the Bullet Club are no more, by the way. There is no more Bullet Club, not even in New Japan. Uh, they might as well release Talatanga and Jeff Cobb then. I don't know about Talatanga and Jeff Cobb because aren't they from MFTs? So, you know, but anyway, next up we have the Tornado Tag Match. The Swirl taking on Tommy Billington and Adam Priest. The Swirl wins this matchup. Uh, as well they should have. Tommy Billington really hasn't done much since he been uh in AEW / Ring of Honor. So I don't know why in the world they even put him on the roster. Then you got the Premier Athletes. This is a 6-person tag. The Premier Athletes consisting of Tony Nese, um, Ari Davari, and Story Denali. They're taking on Brandon Cutler, Terry Kidd, and Angelica Risk. Uh, and of course, the Premier Athletes win this matchup. Nice to see Brandon Cutler back in the swing of things. Um, I didn't know Evil is Io Sky's fiance. Sure is. So that's probably why Evil is now in WWE. I don't think Nikki had one singles match. Not since she joined the Wyatt Six. I don't believe so. Yeah, they released Bo Dallas, Joe Gacy, and Nikki Cross, aka the Wyatt Six. So yeah, don't forget about Dexter Loomis. I bet he's next. Um, remember when WWE made Harva Zombies and dropped a 24/7 title in the trash? Exactly. I remember that. And if I remember correctly, it was and Alba Fire is gone as well. Andre Chase, Zoe Stark, Alba Fire. Exactly. If I remember correctly, it was Nikki Cross that threw it in the trash. So, um, again, the Premier Athletes win that match there. Then we got the Frat House taking on the Colognes and SAP. SAP being the Spanish announce project of Angelico and Serpentico. But the only the only part about this match that I enjoyed was when it ended. I mean, I hate the Frat House. I don't understand why the Frat House needs to be a part of the anything. Um, she was a favorite when she dumped dumped that title in the garbage. Sure was. But anyway, so but there again, I'm gonna say this again. Bo Dallas has been released. Joe Gacy has been released. Nikki Cross has been released. Alba Fire has been released. And Zoe Stark have been released. And from what I've been told, Andre Chase has also been released. I didn't have a banner for him. So let me see what we got here. Yeah, she hasn't had one match since then and haven't competed for the women. Let's see, and even competed for the women's U.S. title. That's right. Let's see, and let's see. Hey, Scripps, is Smart Mark Sterling manager of the Premier Athletes? Um, he mates with Brian Myers, Matt Cardona, and their podcast. Yeah, uh, he still is the manager there for that team. But anyway, so anyway, all right, I'm back with you again. Let's see. Oh my goodness, there was a lot of let's see. This show really is a Rampage on Honor Club. Exactly. I just went through all the matches, and there it goes. Alba Fire, she's part of the Secret Harvest. Not anymore, she ain't. There is no Secret Harvest now. Piper Niven is gone as well because she's been injured. She's got a neck injury. And so they need to do something else with Chelsea Green because that ain't working. Nikki Cross, all these will get uh, snapped up by AEW, TNA, or the Indies. That's usually how it works, Will Raleigh. I need to process this. I sure do too. My goodness. I hate it when when they do these kind of things. Apparently Sean Wall Sapp said Zoe Stark got cleared this week and then got gutted. My God. Okay. I guess they didn't want to release her while she was injured. You gone, Scripps? Nope, not yet, not yet. I'm still here. You're back. Okay, good. Now, um, I just keep pressing the wrong button. That's all there is to that. Um, Piper Niven released? No, she is not released yet. However, because she has a neck injury, she will be out for quite some time. And I'm pretty sure that as soon as she's back from the neck injury, they'll release her too. Because WWE doesn't like releasing people that are injured, so they wait till they're done being injured and then they release them. It's ridiculous. So anyway, let's see. Nope, she can wrestle again. Yeah, she can't wrestle again, is what you're saying. Well, that's uh, that's uh, I haven't heard anything like that yet, but She hasn't retired yet, from what I've heard. Um, Scripps just said Piper Niven gone too from the WWE. No, I didn't. I didn't say that. I said that she was injured. I said that she was injured. She will not be wrestling in the WWE for quite some time because she has a neck injury. I did not say she was gone from the WWE. Okay, gotcha, Scripts. Good. All right. Um, Will Raleigh Sport is it backed by Fightful Select? It better not be. Uh, no. Scripps said she might get um let's see. She might go get my bad. Okay. So she's not yet is what I'm telling you. Not yet. But what I am telling you is that the way things are going, as soon as she gets back from the neck injury, that's when they'll release her. That's what I'm saying. You know. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I better get off of here because uh it's almost time. Matter of fact, I think it is time for the People's Wrestling Channel and the Hardcore Sports Network to have their SmackDown watch party. So go on over to the People's Wrestling Channel and let's have some fun with SmackDown. But until then, for the Hardcore Sports Network and Scripps Wrestling Federation, I'm saying enjoy your wrestling and always put the Federation and the Hardcore Sports Network first. See you later, ladies and gentlemen.